Good evening, everybody. Jason here from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, streaming on Treaty 7 land, home of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Tsuu Nation, and the Stoney Nakoda Nation, along with the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. Welcome back to Raid the Arcade, New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to play games and heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. That all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours. Game day this year is November 2nd, but fundraising goes all year round. Extra Life started over 15 years ago, and has since raised over $100 million for children's hospitals across Canada and the US, and over $11 million was raised in 2022 alone, all raised by gamers just like you. I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of Extra Life for 12 years now. It's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate in links below or my pinned posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Mastodon. In 2022, over $216,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across Alberta and all over the world. You can also join the fun and help out because kids can't wait. And now by giving back, you can game on! If you are one of the first 1,000 Extra Life Platinum participants to raise $2,000 US in 2024, you will unlock your very own custom Extra Life controller for the console of your choice, courtesy of our friends at Controller Chaos. These controllers will go fast, so get your fundraising going now. So if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, the custom controllers, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, just go on down to www.extra-life.org. Okay, it's Wednesday night, it's 10 o'clock, time to party. Okay, well tonight, on tonight's edition of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus, I am going to be resuming my playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. So let's just dive right back on in. Okay, a little bit of programming notes if you haven't joined in on the stream for the past couple of nights. So I was playing some other stuff over the last couple of nights. On Monday night, I was playing my stream of BSF Zero Deluxe, which was a recently released ROM hack for the original Super Nintendo F-Zero game that adds machines and tracks that were previously only available in Japan and distributed by satellite dish. So yeah, that's quite a story, so check it out. And last week I was also playing my way through the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo, and I completed that Friday night, so that was an experience. But let's get right back into Final Fantasy XVI. Okay, and as I recall correctly, when I completed the last mission that I completed, Hugo Kupka fell in a great big battle between me and Titan. In fact, I think that's what happened, so let's just double check the journal here. Yep, that's right. Clive returns to the hideaway and sets about spreading the glad tidings that Hugo Kupka, the man who crushed their former home and saw many of their friends slaughtered, is no more. He turned into a used charcoal briquette. Those who lost their lives that fateful night are avenged, and those lucky enough to survive can now live without fear that he might one day return. Okay, I'm not here to bask in the glory. I'm just glad that SOB is gone.
Walkways need patching up.
Welcome home, Sid.
Give me 50 good boards from
Yeah, I'm on pretty late at night, and this is M for Mature Rated Game. I could say SOB.
Gav told me the gentleman you visited earlier, the one with the loud voice, was your uncle. I did think there was a resemblance. Something in the eyes.
Okay, let's sync it with Otto and spread the good news that
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Well, no surprises there. It was the same after Drake's breath.
Jill's up and about.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
If you're desperate to know more about Waloed, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Okay, what new marks have you got for me, Nectar? Oh, here's one, the Soul Stingers. A swarm of vicious Vilekin has of late made its nest near an abandoned village in the fields of Korava, and as the hive has grown, so too has its hunger. Allegedly, the stripped corpses of great beasts have been sighted in its vicinity. Should the Vilekin be left to their own devices, the nearby settlements shall surely be reduced to naught but a collection of bleached bones within a 12 moon. Also got to take out a Grimalkin as well, and the Nine of Knives, and the Breaker of Worlds. Oh. Upon notice all curse breakers, due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating, all work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate, lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. Okay, that sounds like a trouble. Yeah, I've really got to finish up all of these open bills. The work's really starting to pile up. Maybe I'll dedicate 1 or 2 streams to cleaning up some of those bills.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up 1 or 2.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waloeders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waloeders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Okay, info dump time.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Oh, new crafting recipes and stuff as well. Okay, that sounds good.
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn?
Let's take a look here at the situation.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Okay, with Drake's Fang gone and the Blight still spreading what appeared to be the beginning of a thaw in tensions over the Imperial occupation of Twinside, there's to boil over to open warfare once more. But as Senbrek and Dhalmekia oil their swords, Waloed watches on in silence. Yep, so something's going on there. Take a look here at the Grand Cast. Yep, that's following it. Yep, dominant of the Icon Titan. After losing his hands to Clive's blade in the crypt of Roslif Castle, he was spirited back to Dhalmekia by Zenimnanda Awuluder ally Lord Harbard. Clive followed after, storming Kupka's stronghold in the heart of Drake's Fang to finish him off once and for all. The duel that ensued, first with Titan, that was something even more terrible, that not only could Kupka's long-awaited demise, but that of his nation's mother crystal. Oh yeah, that was one heck of a fight.
Very good.
Okay, let's talk to the others and spread the word. And speaking of spreading the word, it's 10:15 here in Calgary, so you're watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. What's Jill doing here?
It's good to have you back.
I was worried.
There's Dargle. Good boy.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. Well, don't just stand there gawping. It's a relief.
Feels like we could breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and a best of luck too. For many here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now that he's gone, we'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of the little ship, I'm sure he'll be on the receiving end of more than a few.
Nice to have a bit of good news for once. I don't say it often. But thank you, Clive. And what can I do for you?
Okay, let's browse
If
the
you're
store.
gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Okay, let's see if there's any items that I can sell here. Like anything that can be used for... I don't think I've got any bugs or anything to sell. Ooh, got an enhancer. Enhancer sword. That one actually looks a little good. Oh, but looks like its stats are a little... Looks like its stats are a little lesser than the grindstone that I've got right now. I think I'll pass on that for now. In the meantime, let's see what other gear. Yeah, I can't afford that.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Welcome home, Clive. I was hoping you'd be back soon.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Okay, let's see what new crafting stuff you got here.
Clive? To a bloody riddance.
If there ever was a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Not to let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts.
Mine included.
Thank you.
So, what'll it be?
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, oh, I can make an enhancer +1. Let's see, and let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like this sword is actually better than the one that I've got right now. So let's see. Let's just check out some of the stats. Oh yeah, I've already got the grindstone. Okay, let's see. Can I reinforce anything of that I've got right now? Let's see. Nope, doesn't. Nope, doesn't look it. Okay. Okay, meantime, yeah, let's. Yeah, new sword time.
No scratches, right?
And now let's reinforce it.
Yeah, that should do you. the best work, but it'll do. That it? Fine.
Yeah, let's just double check. Let's just double check the gear here. Let's just do a quick optimize. No items equipped.
What do you need? Not saying fortune, do you?
Okay, any new items here that I can do? Oh yeah, I can do the Rake Slayer belt. Oh, but I need to hunt down all that, all those beasties in order to be able to do it. So that won't do. Let's see. Yeah, I need to get some gelatinous mass. Yeah, that sounds like it'll be an icky job. Let's see, can I reinforce anything that I've got right now?
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Okay, yep, that's right. He sure is blunt when we don't have all the required gear. Yeah, let's check out the new sword. Let's take a look at here at the light. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I've actually got it glammed. Yeah, the enhancer. Though a savvy merchant would have you believe that through arcane magics imbued into the sword at a high cost to the supplier, its welder will experience enhanced strength and dexterity. In truth, there is reduced weight and increased hardness afforded by the weapon's narrow blade of folded steel that ultimately provides the illusion of these enhancements. Let's see. Let's go back and... Let's go back and make it look like Invictus, the family blade.
The sun hath topped the mountain, the dawn hath kissed the sky. Bid welcome to the morning and fears of night goodbye.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to gag, that is.
Yeah, once you force it past the gag reflex, a whole world of culinary possibilities.
Never drinking again, no matter whose funeral it is.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
My knowledge is yours. I have said it many times.
Hugo Kupka was a murderer, but he was also a thief. A thief who robbed us of our happiness, of our hope. And though I know it is wrong to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
Thank you, Clive.
Were you aware
that in many cities bearers are forbidden from having children? 'Tis believed that the ether used to bring a child into the world hastens the crystal's curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such is the world we live in. Fortunately, Tet and Crow's parents were able to escape that world, if only for a few brief summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
Born in the hideaway, one touched by magic, the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They will grow up knowing there's no difference between man and bearer, and they will pass that truth on to their own children, and they to theirs, until the world we live in now is but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And through a magic that requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last mother crystal has fallen.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. You wish to study the tomes?
Okay, let's see. Let's read up on the Kingdom of Waloed first. The sole surviving nation in Ash, Waloed has its capital at Stone here, home to the mother crystal of Drake's spine. Is ruled over by Barnabas Tharner, dominant of Odin and Warden of Darkness, who has somehow managed to bring the hordes of neurotic beastmen that once plagued his lands to heel and persuaded them to direct their aggression at his enemies instead. These bloodthirsty foes have been deployed as far along as Drake's Fang in the Dalmekian Republic.
Did you learn everything you needed?
I think so. Okay, I think there's one more person I need to talk to about Kupka. That's Vivian. So let's just have a word with her, and then it's time for a station break.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
I didn't see the menu option before.
My favorite pupil.
Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dalmekia's descent into chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask. Will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dalmekia and disaster, former Field Marshal Hugon Havel. If any is to pick up the baton of command, it will surely be he. But as the bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water, I wonder?
Don't let me keep you.
Okay, so it's 10:30 here in Calgary. So before I talk with Otto and move the story along the line, this is a good time for a station break. So you're watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This is a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. That'll go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours. Pardon. Game day this year is November 2nd, but fundraising goes all year round. Extra Life started over 15 years ago and has since raised over $100 million for children's hospitals across Canada and the US, and over $11 million was raised in 2022 alone, all raised by gamers just like you. I'm playing games to help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of Extra Life for 12 years now, and it's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate the links below or in my pinned posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Mastodon. In 2022, over $216,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. And now by giving back, you can game on. If you are one of the first 1,000 Extra Life Platinum participants to raise $2,000 US in 2024, you will unlock your very own custom Extra Life controller for the console of your choice, courtesy of our friends at Controller Chaos. These controllers will go fast, so get your fundraising going now. So if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, the custom controllers, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you're interested in helping out my fundraising, help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, I just dropped my link in Twitch chat. Every dollar helps, every share helps. Okay, so now let's get right back to the action with Final Fantasy XVI, right here on Raid the Arcade, New Game Plus. But first, this word from Extra Life Canada.
Why I Extra Life? I Extra Life to make a difference. Through Extra Life, we're able to bring in thousands upon thousands of dollars for our hospital foundation. When we raise money for the kids, like our champion kid Nico, we're able to make a difference in their lives by being able to have a facility where they're able to get the treatment they need in our own province.
You sign up online, you pick the hospital you're going to support, raise money for family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, etc., and then play games.
You can go to extra-life.org for all the information you need to sign up and start doing Extra Life yourself.
It's just fun to do it. You can build such a community with friends, like some of my lifelong friends I've met through Extra Life United and stuff like that. Whether you do a big production or a small little game night at your house, there's so many options and so many ways to do it that it's accessible to everyone.
It's a great community. Everyone's in it for the same reason. They're all playing in support of kids' health or playing games for kids that may not be able to.
Doesn't matter if you fundraise $10, $100, or $1,000. Every dollar really does help.
You don't have to be the most hardcore of gamers to get involved. If playing games is something you enjoy doing, and it's something that you're already doing, Extra Life is the way to take it, embrace that fun, and do something more than what you could do yourself. Be proactive, jump at it through Facebook, through extra-life.org. Reach out to your local hospital. They'll know more. Hop onto the Extra Life Discord. Find local gamers. If your hospital doesn't have a guild, get out there, form one, and just keep going.
And we're back with Final Fantasy XVI, right here on Raid the Arcade, New Game Plus.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Don't think Mid's been to visit her old man's grave in years. So take her with you when you go. Let Sid see his daughter's face. If he could recognize it under all the grime.
Okay, it looks like some... Okay, well, it looks like some new quests are available as well. Okay, but... So time for a side trip.
Clive. It was luck, and luck alone.
That saw me safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. I see them, you know, in my dreams sometimes. Always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
But now...
I can tell them something different, that Kupka's dead, that you avenged them. And I know that they'll say back to me, so let me say it for them.
Thank you, Clive. Anything catch your eye?
Okay. Oh, there are missions on here. One of the... Here, the Early Empire 7. For great justice! Launch every Zig for great justice! Let's take on this quickie little side trip.
Good day to you, Sid.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
It's not just the crystals. Bearers are having trouble.
We had to dig a new cellar to store all the unsold barrels.
Hello, Sid. Take a seat where you like.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
My people speak of strange shadows glimpsed in the gloom of the woods. Either these are figments of anxious imaginations, or someone is out there, someone who does not wish to be seen.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Okay, come on, Torgal. You're with me.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal,
like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
I was in Lorbert's Pass when I heard it. Sounded like someone whetting a blade, ready to slit my throat. Put the wind right up me, it did.
Okay, looks like I don't have to talk to the others anyway. But let's see, where can I go check it out? Lorbert's Pass. Okay, looks like.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then.
I took the words right out of my mouth.
What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
No, you don't.
Too slow. This one.
Oh no, you don't get back there. Or one of those magic users around here, those guys are. Take out the magic users first. Yeah, didn't even make a sweat.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
Okay, I think I get to get some new abilities here. Or no, I can't.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. and bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Great. A good old-fashioned vendetta. Oh, but I leveled up in the process, so ding!
I'm not going to change his mind.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna change his mind about that. Okay, let's head back to the hideaway, and actually there is another quest around here. Time for another side trip.
My carpet.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be trying to sport it.
There'll be no one to man the shop. Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
I can't say I understand that boy's obsession with the Fang. I can't say I understand much about him at all.
Once you go flat. Oh yeah, that's right, the flatbread. Okay, so let's see. Is there a quick way to get there? Oh, looks like there is. I can actually... let's hear it for fast travel. Nine of Knives. Uh-oh. Oh, this was one of the bounties that I had to track down. Oh, this'll be fun.
My blade yet surge, so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
Oh, that's not good. Man, this guy needs business.
Snap you like a twig! Let's try.
Stay away from that guy. Aha! He's staggered. Let her rip. Going. Oh man, this guy can business. Glorious Mark slain! Down you go!
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
You fight like a punk, you go down like a punk. Ah, there you are.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Yeah, I think that guy could get safely back to town on his own.
My carpets.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
Oh, there he is. He's already back to work.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow.
And for mature guys.
My loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Ooh, goblin coin.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but do you have to use the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
Sorry, Master. I'll go and get some more later.
Okay, yeah, who's a good Dougie? Who's a good Dougie? Okay, so guess that's the last thing that need to do with those two little side quests that we've just taken care of. So let's just head back to the hideaway. And since it's now 11:01 here in Calgary, this is a good place to sign off for the evening. So, you were watching me play Final Fantasy XVI as part of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. This was a stream for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to play games and heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. It'll all go towards your local children's hospital, and then you get to play games for 24 hours. Game day this year is November 2nd, but fundraising goes all year round. X-Life started over 15 years ago and has since raised over $100 million for children's hospitals across Canada and the US, and over $11 million was raised in 2022 alone, all raised by gamers just like you. I'm Playing Games help raise money and awareness for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary that helps over 100,000 sick and injured children each year. I've been part of X-Life for 12 years now. It's a great way to have a lot of fun by doing a lot of good. And you can donate links below or my pinned posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Mastodon. In 2022, over $216,000 was raised for the Alberta Children's Hospital through Extra Life. It was all done by gamers across Alberta and all over the world. You can also join in the fun and help out because kids can't wait. And now, by giving back, you can game on. If you are one of the first 1,000 Extra Life Platinum participants to raise $2,000 US in 2024, you will unlock your very own custom X-Life controller for the console of your choice, courtesy of your friends at Controller Chaos. These controllers will go fast, so get your fundraising going now. So if you'd like to learn more about Extra Life, the custom controllers, or if you'd like to sign up yourself, go to www.extra-life.org. Or once again, if you'd like to help me in my fundraising, to help the kids at the Alberta Children's Hospital, I just dropped my link in Twitch chat. Every dollar helps, every share helps. Okay, well, thanks again for tuning in for tonight's installment of Raid the Arcade New Game Plus. I'll be back Friday night at 10 p.m. Mountain Time for another hour of gaming and talk about Extra Life and just spreading the good word and just having fun while doing it. Thank you again for tuning in, and as always, kids can't wait. Good night, everybody.